How I make her pay me for them gas. Shit. I need to stay outside. But you guys. So I went live not too long ago. Was on live for 10 minutes and 31 goddamn seconds, and didn't even know that my live was so private. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking about how when you say no as a complete sentence, you guys just know it's a complete sentence, and then you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You know, when you feel like you want to tell somebody no, and people always ask that why shit, you ain't got to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? You say no, just stand on your words, stand firm on your words, and mean no. I also was talking about how we have these team players that are on your team that says they're on your team, but they're not really on your team. Oh, they still in that house. Oh, it looks so cute. Yeah, they're not on your team for real. You know, the ones that the ones that don't support or do anything to that nature, because they're afraid that whatever you're trying to pursue might work out. So I was really speaking on how, it's okay if you have to do that alone. It's okay if you have to support yourself because, like they say, slow and steady runs the race. It really does. You know what I'm saying? As long as you sit here and you keep putting in consistency is the key, is what Spirit kept telling me. And I didn't understand what they meant at first, when they kept saying about consistency and how a lot of people ain't going to be there for you. A lot of people ain't gonna be there for you, and it's okay that many people ain't gonna be there for you because they're not meant to be there for you. And it's a lot of people that I talk to, and a lot that wants a change, but they don't want to change because they don't want to lose the people that's on their team. You know what I'm saying? The people that's on your team is not meant to be on your team, and that's why they don't support you. And I just want you to know that I'm gonna look you in your face and I'm gonna tell you they're on your team, but they're not supporting you. Hey girl, they're not supporting you, and they're not gonna support you through it all. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why when you're walking on this journey, they call this shit solo for a reason. You don't flies gonna drop up off you. I want you to know that. I want you to know that dead weight is gonna drop up off you. And during the journey, if you transforming yourself, if that's what your goal is, it's okay when that weight fall up off you. It's okay to leave them family members behind, because when you got a goal in mind that you want to break some curses or break some whatever that lack in your life, not everybody gonna be there, and it's okay. Let me make sure my goddamn, yeah, okay. And that's okay. It is okay to leave them behind you, you know what I'm saying? Because if they want to go, they'll catch up. If they don't want to go, they're going to stay where they at. And they're going to be the ones that going to really show you who wasn't on your team. They're going to really show you how much they didn't support you. They're going to really show you that they didn't believe in you until it was time, you know what I'm saying? Until your time to shine. Because I feel like during your whole journey, you're going to always shine. You just don't know how beautiful you're shining until you get to where you're going. It's okay, y'all, that everybody ain't gonna be able to go with you. And it's like, now I understand. I had a goal, but I wanted everybody that was on my team while I was, in that broke mindset, in that lack mindset. I wanted all of them to ride with me. I wanted, my goal was to make it to the top so I can have everybody that I thought was on my team. I wanted to feed all of them, but Spirit had to show me, like, all that I was thinking about trying to feed everybody. I couldn't do that. First of all, when I was down and I was hungry, when nobody feeding me. So Spirit just had to show me only way I was eating because of me and Spirit. That shit was a solo trip. Now you can't take everybody with you. I learned that the hard way. And then when they say slow and steady wins the race, they really mean that, because what you're doing is repairing yourself. What you're doing is getting yourself right. What you're doing is you're protecting yourself. You're getting yourself right for what's to come in life. Because when you get to a better space, it's gonna be more lower vibrating energy is gonna come the higher you get. It's gonna be different levels to the energies. And you can't have that dead weight on you. You can't have them people that's not meant to rise with you. You can't have them distractions on your team, because that's exactly what they are. They're distractions. And they're distractions anyway, because they chose not to get themselves right. And the fact that they couldn't even promote you just show they wasn't ready. They're not ready. And that's why they say slow and steady wins the race. I believe in it. Don't you try to pull off on me on these I smoke your little car. Don't do that. Little bit ass car. But I ain't gonna be petty. I ain't gonna be petty good. We ain't gonna break something called that was. But yeah, that's why they were on Spirit was showing it. I don't know, y'all. The shit get lonely, but it's beneficial. Because even though it's lonely, because the people that you thought was gonna go with you, that they don't go with you, they don't be there. They don't be there for you when you are down. They don't be there for you when you need somebody to talk to, because they don't know how to be there. They don't know how to be there because they weren't there for themselves. So it's okay when they, and then they don't support you because they don't want you to make it, really. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that do really don't want you to make it, that's why they're not supporting you. But it's okay. And it's okay for you to, walk this journey by yourself. It's okay to reward yourself, because in the end, it's gonna be rewards and benefits for you being obedient within yourself, for you learning and growing yourself, because you're gonna really set up a shield to where you really gonna be unforgettable, whether you know it or not. You really gonna be on board, whether you know it or not. And the same people that you try to take that same dead weight that you try to take along with you, they are gonna be in that ball of energy. They still gonna be in that energy of them with that negative energy, them sitting up here hating. I'm talking about the ones that claim they was supporting you, but they never, backed you up. Their action didn't equal to their words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that perpetrated, them kind. Them the dead weight I'm talking about. The ones that really gonna, but people that are really, once you make it to where you're going, because these spirits clean you off, have to straighten you up, have to get tweak you up a little bit, get your energy where you're gonna be able to walk amongst people with that same type of energy you are trying to be. You know what I'm saying? That shit is really beneficial. Them tears and all that shit that you done went through out on the nights that you felt like you was so alone, the nights that you felt like you just want to give up, the nights you felt like when nobody gonna understand you. Now the only people that wasn't gonna understand you was the people that wasn't meant to understand you, the ones that you tried to carry along with you that wasn't meant to go along with you. Them the people that ain't gonna understand. But see, once you get yourself to where you going and clean yourself to where you supposed to go to, Spirit gonna take you to everybody that will gonna understand you, because they done went down a similar road that you went down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show you that they appreciate you and whatever you have to offer them. You know what I'm saying? Not the people that was so close to you that you called your friends and shit like that. Not them broke-minded friends that you had. Not them kind. Not the kind that rather stay in the lake. Not them kind that rather don't want nobody to have no crabs in a bucket. That's what they call them. Crabs in a bucket. Not them kind. Not them kind. Because I can guarantee you the times that you cried and pleaded and wanted somebody to be there was the same people that was a fucking crab. They was crabs. You wanted a crab to be on your team, so when you rise high, you'll still have the same crab on your team. And see, that's what you wasn't looking at. You was trying to rise high and bring along a crab so they can take from you. And that's why Spirit had to put you by yourself. That's why Spirit had to make sure you was doing shit accordingly to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You had to be one and whole with yourself. So when you do make it to where you're going, when you keep making it to where you're going and beyond where you set your mind to, you know what I'm saying? You want to allow that bullshit from them crabs to come in and take from you, pull you back down, try to tell you what they think they know about you, try to make you feel a certain type of way because you're making it. They want you to feel bad because they couldn't go along with you, but they chose not to go along with you. And I just want y'all to know that. Don't hold that shit on you. Don't let nobody come in and tell you, oh, you think you better than this, or you think that you just changing. The only thing you changing is for the better and not the worse. But they weren't changing at all, and that was a problem. That was a goddamn problem. So I just want y'all to know, when they do say slow and steady, baby, take your time. Take your time. Because it ain't going to be easy for you to change yourself over. It took years for you to put on all that dirtiness on you. It took years for you to build up that skin on you that you didn't need. It took years for you to keep beating and battling yourself up. It took years. That was years of shit that you done walked down to get the long road, the wrong road. Years. So it's going to take a while for you to clean yourself out. It's going to take a while for you to get to where you're going. It's going to take a while for you to be complete and whole. But you're going to do it as long as you keep progressing and keep trying to do better. I want y'all to know that. Don't stop. I feel like once you start, you ain't gonna be able to stop. And once you keep going, it's like spirit gonna keep sending people right along your way, in your way. The ones that needs to be there, the ones that gonna be there to help you, the ones that gonna pick you up, the one that have been on that same road that you done been on, but they know a little better on how to get past this damn hurt. Cause you gonna come to the point where you gonna get to new things that gonna challenge you. It ain't gonna be easy. They say the road will be easy, and I don't believe. No, he ain't bringing you that far to leave you. He really didn't. He ain't never brought you this far. You ain't never brought yourself that far to leave yourself. Y'all know the God presence in me. Recognize all the God presence in everybody that really want to activate their God presence in them. You know, when they call them people dead souls, they really be dead souls because they don't believe in themselves, and that's all that is. You know, when they refuse to see the gifts in them, they refuse to see God in them, they refuse to see all this stuff because they feel like it's hard work to be authentic, but it's hard work to be fake as hell. That's the hard work, whether you know it or not. It's too hard to be fake. It's too hard to go out there and lie to yourself. It's too hard because at the end of the day, when you know you lying to yourself gonna talk about you more than anybody talking about your motherfucking self. Whether you want to admit that shit or not, you can't lie to your soul, your God presence, and you ain't gonna allow it. So it's harder to be fake than it is to be real. But hey, oh girl, yes, ain't nothing like it. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like it, honey. I'm talking about all the times that I started up here and cried. Gotta get this gum out my mouth. But all the time that I started there and cried and pleaded and wanted somebody. I mean, I even cried to my mama one time because I felt like out of everybody, my mama should have understood me, but my mama couldn't have understood because she never went down that road I tried, you know. When they say breaking generational curses, they really mean breaking generational curses. And I'm talking about the weight of the world be on your shoulder because you trying to shake all this shit. And then you got all these fake people around you. I couldn't have gotten the help from my mama because she wouldn't have never understood what I was trying to do. And I cried to my mama one time because I was like, out of everybody, you should be the one to understand what I'm really trying to do. But she couldn't. She wasn't going to never understand because she never tried it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to look at that shit like, you know, the people that I thought that was going to be able to understand me wasn't going to be able to understand me. You know, the people that I thought they were going to be on my team praising me because, y'all, my bad. I'm up on this thing. I probably ain't going to get no goddamn good stuff. Now, hold on, y'all. Yo, I don't know. Y'all give me, I don't know. Shit. But see, that spirit had to tell me too, I had to be myself. Y'all know I was trying to be all cute and not do all that. Y'all, I curse. I really do curse. I'm trying to get my tone right. Y'all see my crate? I'm trying not to be inappropriate. But see, I had to realize that, you know, I'm just gonna be me. Like, for real. Let me see. Let me get a damn receipt. Baby. Let me see how much in there. Cause baby. My bad, y'all. How much you got? I'm just gonna take. Who feeds you, buddy? Baby. I'm so rude, y'all. I ain't mean to cause I ain't know it was gonna take this long. But y'all know I learned something good today. I really did. I really did learn something good today, and it's like you gotta really find your weaknesses and your strength. And when you find your whatever strength and weaknesses that you have, you gotta be able to utilize that. Because if you got some strength, and you need to pursue whatever your strength is, and if you got any weakness, then you need to fix yourself, tweak yourself a little bit. But you know, people avoid their strengths and weaknesses because they don't want nobody to man, what is y'all doing? I believe it's not meant for me to get none of her money out of her account. And I'm gonna stop trying, Lord. I'm gonna take that other sign. I'm gonna take that other sign, y'all. I'm gonna take a little money like that. She owe me. She owe me some motherfucking money. But yeah, once you find out what your strengths and weaknesses, it's like you utilize that shit. And y'all know when I was sitting up and telling people, like, I really like helping people, I really do like helping people. That's my strength. My strength is to be of service. My strength is to help pull people up out the mud. You know, once I find something that'll help us elevate, I'm gonna try to pull everybody else that's down too. But see, that was my problem as well. That was my weakness. Trying to help people, and then I had to understand I was trying to help the wrong people. The wrong goddamn people. The wrong people trying to, be like the pimp on my butt and the one you have to pop. Those type of people. Those type of people that you try to help elevate, and as soon as they feel like they get above you, they'll try to pull you, push you back down or something to the nature. Them type of people is what I'm talking about, y'all. But they say utilize your strengths, utilize your weaknesses as well, and then you build your team. Yeah, girl, that's what I'm talking about this morning. No, saying no is a complete sentence, and don't be explaining your motherfucking self. You want to say no, then don't tell them nothing else. If you say no, then damn it, no. I done got comfortable with saying no, y'all. I feel good when I say no, because that was my weakness too. I couldn't tell nobody no without feeling bad. I don't know what is this damn outdated ass thinking. That's what it is. The outdated thinking that we grew up on and trying to have that good heart. Good heart is a detriment to people, like, period. It's all, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. That's what they should have been telling people. This damn, you feeling bad because you telling people no, that it's only just you setting your boundaries, because the people that's trying you, they don't want you to have no boundaries. But I bet you go to them and ask them for something, they wouldn't waste no time telling your ass no. And look you straight in your face and say no, and they mean it. Even if you need them just like they needed you. 1717 is on my clock, and they number been following me. That number been following me, and I know it's a message behind that, because it's like spirit when they saying you gotta get yourself from get right. Like, spirit ain't being nice on you, and I'm being real. Like, your spiritual self, your higher self, the ones that's stronger than your weak ass, because ego is so weak to me. Your ego is so fucking weak. They swear ego is there to protect you. No, the fuck ego ain't. Ego is there to limit you. Go, I don't blame you. I have to discern that. I really have to discern. And I really appreciate my journey. I swear to God, I appreciate everything that I've been through, all the people that have lied to me, all the times that I lied to myself. Because that's what it was. It wasn't people just lying to me. I was lying to myself because I was allowing this bullshit. And when Spirit had told me about everything that I allowed, I couldn't point the finger at nobody. I had to point it at me, because it was my fault that I was allowing this shit to go on. It was my fault that I was letting these people run over me. It was my fault that I was doing too much for too many of the wrong motherfucking people. Prove my worthiness for the wrong people, and all I had to do was prove my worthiness to myself. Because that's all that matters. You and your motherfucking self, the God presence in you is what that really matter. Your higher self ain't gonna be nice to you. They say damn ego cutthroat. Nah, that higher self is cutthroat, because they don't mind. My damn divine team don't mind, especially when somebody come through trying to play with me and they tell my ego help you tell people no, none of hell ego don't. Ego limit you. Ego will limit the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll bring in the fear, and then they'll bring in the doubt, and then they'll bring in, but see, my higher self, when I had to tap into that God in me, you know what I'm saying? They showing me how limitless I am. Shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I tell people no, and I don't gotta apologize. That's why they say unapologetically. I ain't gotta apologize for none of the shit that I'm saying to nobody, because if they tap the fuck in, they will understand. Yeah, just like he just said, I ain't playing no game. Yeah, they'll understand, but some people be a little bothered though. That's why slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. You gotta knock all that bullshit off you. Them years that you damn try to be somebody else, the personate imposter syndrome. That's what you really gotta knock off you first, the imposter. Because you gotta be honest with yourself and admit the fact that you was a fucking imposter. You was trying to be somebody else, and you tried to clean and walk a certain way like somebody told you to. No, not Toya. Toya ain't doing that. My higher self won't even let me do it no more. It's like, because I started to feel bad for the things that I had. When people be trying to do stuff to me or try to talk to me in them kind of way, I look at them like I really tell people all night, and I say it in a respectful manner. A respectful manner, but it's cutthroat. My alter ego, my higher self, whatever the fuck it is that come through and don't play no games with whatever, you know what I'm saying, these people. Cause you know you got your dark side, you still got your light side, you still got both in you. And don't tell yourself that lie and pretend like you all like, you ain't all like, cause too much light kills. Too much darkness kills. You gotta balance that shit. You know what I'm saying? We all got it up in us. It just don't let one on get up out of control more than the other. Cause that's why they say you gotta be able to transmute your energy. And that's why you could become an alchemist. When you be able to transmute your energy the way you're supposed to, you could be able to maneuver things around, you know. Cause sometimes that dark side do have to come out. But you know, you gotta balance that shit. Cause sometimes people stay in the dark side too much. That's why they end up hindering themselves. Sometimes people stay in their light side too much, and that's why they end up burning shit up. And if you want to look at it like it will drive the hell out of a lot of shit, that's why you gotta have the balance. That's why in daytime has their role, and nighttime has their role. They don't have daytime 24/7. We don't have nighttime 24/7. That's how we operate. That shit is how we operate, and that's how we need to operate, especially when you changing over or whatever. If you even choose to change yourself, you know what I'm saying, better yourself. Not change, better yourself. Correct yourself. You know, be oneness with yourself. You know, align yourself. You know, be great within yourself. You know, I feel like that's all that is. And then just know thyself. Because once you be true to yourself, then you know like nobody else will be able to come in and tell you nothing else. Like I still have some people that come in and try me and say some shit to me like I'm dumb and shit. And they get mad now because they call in my mouth. They say, you got a disrespectful mouth. Like, no the fuck I don't. I feel like you got a disrespectful mouth. You came at me with that stupid shit. I mean, how am I being disrespectful? How am I being disrespectful? My daughter's calling me.